Yep. Filthy Gaijin reviews Demon Slayer, the Entertainment District arc, Episode 4. I am El Cid.
Baki.
DK.
Gentlemen, your thoughts. Rest in peace, Zenko-chan.
That show's just so good. This is the second best anime of all time at this point.
I mean, I'll say it, the muscle mice just changed the game. Spoiler alerts, by the way.
Whole anime game. No one's that cool or strong.
No one's ever had the muscle mice or narcissistic.
Yeah. No, the muscle mice have diamonds as well. Drip.
Why wouldn't they?
Proper drip.
Why wouldn't they? No, I see you guys out there. You're like, yo, my dog has a little Christmas sweater that we knitted for it. Shut up. Get you some diamond ninja headbands.
Oh, my dog has a bow tie. You suck. Your dog sucks too.
Get your dog some diamonds. Get your dog some steroids and get it lifting weights so it can be like the muscle mice.
Yeah, and get it to be really narcissistic.
Oh no. This is great.
Bro, but has an anime ever really went that far where they acknowledge that bodybuilders are purely narcissistic and that's the only way you can possibly care that much to eat that much chicken and broccoli?
But by the way, we're not even saying that as a bad thing because, again, we've talked to many of you now. A lot of you have been talking to us offline on the Twitter and on the DMs, and we always respond. And we have a growing community here, and what we always tell you is, you got to get the 22-inch arms like Tengen has.
Yes, you got to be a little narcissistic.
We encourage weightlifting, bodybuilding, powerlifting, strongman, martial arts, mild doctor-approved steroid use. We encourage all this.
Arm wrestling,
expensive jewelry. We encourage all this. We're all gonna make it, bros.
Drip.
Swag, king of flashiness. But no, for sure, it's good, and I just like how this episode he's like, I really wanted to rescue my wives, plural, but I may have made some mistakes in the process.
No, when Zenitsu disappears, because...
Zenko-chan.
When Zenko-chan disappears, and things, other people are disappearing and stuff, and man's, Lord Drip, king of flashiness, god of festivals. Too many titles.
No, titles.
He makes Daenerys look like a fucking loser. Who is that bitch? No, I don't know.
She is a loser.
Yeah, she had 17 titles and they're all just loser. That's it. But yeah, no, he shows up. He's like, I think I fucked up. He's literally like, I might have messed this up.
I messed up. By the way, this is with three good up and coming demon slayers.
Yeah, and they're like potential.
He wanted to take those two little girls initially.
Oh no, they would have died night one.
Oh yeah. And so then he's like, there's probably an upper rank demon here. You guys are relieved of duty. Go home. You're probably gonna die.
He says that thinking all right, at least my conscience is clear. Only one died. But he doesn't truly understand how mint these guys are yet.
Oh, these guys are nuts.
They want to kill that demon more than him because they got to save Zenko-chan.
Yeah, they got to save Zenko-chan.
And they're not afraid at all. I mean, they're afraid.
No, they're afraid, but that won't stop them.
That won't stop them. They're afraid in the sense that they know they can't fight this demon, but
they'll do it anyway.
They'll do it anyway, which is insane.
It's nutty. He doesn't get the nutty level of guys.
No, he doesn't know their backstory. He doesn't know what they've done. He probably just knows that they're up and coming demon slayers, and then but the show starts and you're like, Gyu's so cool, man. I don't know how they're gonna top this with the Hashira, the other Hashira, and then you see Rengoku. I'm like, okay, this is the coolest guy ever.
Yes.
And he's dead now.
I'm
sad.
I can't top this.
Rest in peace.
But apparently with each new Hashira, they're doing it better because this is my new favorite guy. Yeah. And I don't know how this is gonna end, but he's the coolest.
No, he's epic.
So when they show him, he has a pump. It looks like he's getting ready for battle.
Yeah. So the veins are going, and again, we've taught many of this technique before going out in public. You got to do some reps with high volume to get the blood flowing. Get that bodybuilder vascularity, and that's what he did.
And you never hear him coming; he just shows up. He's too fast.
No
steps, no signs.
What did Inoko-chan say? This guy's got mad skills.
Mad skills, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he uses those skills to sneak into the head pimp's room, and he just pulls a blade on him. He's like,
no, it's like classic ninja shit. He's right behind him with the little the
katana, or I'm sorry, kunai.
The kunai. He's got the kunai right to his throat, right behind him. Don't speak. Yeah. Just answer.
He's like, that's it. He's like, well, where are all the disappearing people going, whatever. And the guy's like, the guy knows, but again, it's from last episode. People have survived for generations by not speaking.
Which is darker than if this was just the first woman to realize and she goes, no. Many people knew.
Many people know what's going on.
Just many people in Hollywood and Washington, D.C., they know what's going on.
Yeah. So he's like, he's about to get killed. This guy doesn't care. He's going to kill him if he doesn't say.
Yeah.
So the guy tells him, blah blah blah. The head hoe from this house. She's kind of scary. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
And then he leaves, and the guy just starts bawling because he knows what's going on.
Well, yeah, and they killed his
one of his girls, whatever. Yeah.
Anyway, so he shows up at the head hoe's little office or bedroom, or whatever that was, and she's not there.
Yeah. So he's just like, okay, she'll come back. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
So because he's about to have a flashy duel to the death.
Yes.
Which is too cool. She runs into another guy. Who,
Well, okay, no. So what happened is Tanjiro-chan. First, you get this scene with the head chick of that house, and very. If you watch any anime, you know what's going to happen to this girl because she's just being such a good person to the little girls they have there. She's giving them away her prized possessions.
She's like, oh, I'm one of the customers is offered to marry me. He's going to take me away.
She's so thrilled.
I'm going to live a halal.
She's going to live the halal life.
She's been living a haram life this whole time. But now she's like, I'm going to live a
halal life. Yeah.
Someone has finally, going to give me
that.
but
like Carlito in the train, you want him to get on it, but he's not going to make it.
She's giving the speech, she's not going to make it.
She said she's going to get married. I'm like, yeah, to death.
So literally 5 seconds after that speech, she gets taken by the number 6 ranked demon. What's her name?
I think Deki. What's her name? I think it's Deki.
No, it's Hillary Clinton. We've been over this.
or Epstein's girlfriend.
Hillary Clinton shows up.
Ghislaine Gamala Hillary Clinton.
So she shows up. She literally she has. I guess she has this long cloth she can trap people in. That's how she's able to just.
Her power is like some kind of like cloth-based weapon that functionally also kind of works as like tentacles because she can use multiple edges and.
So she traps her in there, and then so Tanjiro's already left at this point. But while this is happening, because of his smell,
so he had had a meeting with Inosuke Pigman on the roofs. He's like, okay, Inosuke, because the last episode she was at Inosuke's place. I was like, all right, we got to meet up at my place and we got to take this thing together.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool, yeah, and they're agreeing to be mad heroic, but then he doesn't go to. He starts going towards where Inosuke is, but he picks up the smell.
Yeah.
So he has to double back. He was just there, and he had just said his goodbyes to the head girl of that house, and revealed that he's actually a man. And she's like, "No, yeah, I know though.
No, everyone knows you guys are dudes.
Yeah,
we're just like,
whatever, let it rock.
Yeah, it's a whorehouse. There's going to be weird shit going on.
Yeah. She's like, whatever people are into.
Yeah, whatever.
But he's he's like, no, that other stuff was true though. I am here to find whatever the name was of.
And she's like, I hope you blah blah blah, and then he leaves. And then
he leaves after a nice hello, thank you, goodbyes.
Yeah,
and then
she
literally as soon as he closes the door, you see the demon.
Her tentacles
scarf.
show up. She gets taken.
Yeah,
he goes to meet Inosuke, but he obviously turns around because of the smell.
Yes,
and this is where we meet the mice.
Well, yeah, because Inosuke is like, yo, he's not here.
Yeah,
damn
he's
it,
frustrated. So he just jumps in the air,
headbutts the ceiling,
and puts his head through the ceiling, and then all of a sudden. You see these 3 or 4 mice that are jacked.
Yeah, they're just carrying his mask and his swords towards him.
Yeah.
While shouting, muscle.
And they have diamonds, too.
Yeah, they have little mini mouse versions of Tengen's Diamond Ninja Band.
Yeah. No, it's too cool.
It's too cool. They're just the best characters ever. And, like, I don't know. Keep your Naruto frogs. These guys are the man.
Oh, it's way better and it's practical too. They bring you your gear. They're
they're really small, so they can smuggle stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
I think at one point they call them the Shadow Demon Slayer Corps. and in the skit afterwards, by the way, like we said earlier, it's the toughest mice, but also the ones that are narcissistic enough to
work out,
to work out and love their own muscles.
Yes. Too good.
Oh man! So then Tanjiro doubles back.
And he goes right into the room where what's her face has
where
Hillary Clinton has the whore.
Oh,
the head hoe, and then
oh no.
So immediately he's like, I can't fight this. I hope.
Well, first he's super creeped out because you just only kind of see her head.
Yeah.
And he's like, wait, but there's no blood anywhere. What's going on? Like, what's going on here? So he just sees her head and there's no blood, so he's like freaked out. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then the woman's like, oh, you're not a Hashira. I'm only interested in Hashira. You look pretty weak and you're ugly.
Yeah.
And then he's like, this guy's already here because he sees in her eye that she's upper six.
Yeah.
So he's terrified, but again, Man's our hero, so he doesn't let that stop him. He's like, yo, let her go at once, which just sets this demon chick off edge. She's like, yo, how dare you speak to me?
And she just goes like a straight right hand right on his, I guess, face he gets hit, or body? I don't remember.
I think it was like kind of like the body.
It seemed like, well, it's like a wide thing, the scarf, so it could be like the upper body and head, but it sends him flying like 50 feet through a wall.
And he's basically has a concussion.
He's almost Flash.
He has a concussion, he can like barely move.
Almost Flash KO.
He immediately realizes, I have no chance of winning. So he's like, all right, I got.
He's like, I can't take a single one more of those.
One more of those, and he's done.
Yeah.
So basically, the fight starts, and he needs to do everything perfectly because one more of those hits is he might kill him.
Honestly, he was probably out, but then
he's just too tough. He gets back up. He's shaking.
It was definitely a knockdown. We gave him a standing 8 count.
Oh, for sure. No, it's a 10-8 round for sure.
Yeah. But no, he like you're saying, that's what makes this good though.
Yeah,
because there's tension involved. Because like, I literally can't take one more hit.
And he immediately realizes like, oh, I need my whole crew.
Yes,
that's the only way I can win this. So I gotta just stall out now. So and then the fight starts, and he's basically evading and parrying everything she throws at him.
He's using his flowing water techniques to like hit all the various angles, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, and he's using 100%.
He's giving it all, and she's like, your mid-air attacks aren't even half bad, because he's powered up at this point. He's not the same guy from the original show, but still no match. But at least he's bought himself a little time. Then he creates some distance, but instead of running, he's like, nah, I gotta do this. Yeah. He's like, I don't know if I can do this, but I have to. Gets in a stance.
Oh, for sure. And then that's pretty much where it ends. Yeah. But no, it just shows you character, because like he 100% knows he can't win, but he has to do it anyways.
That's what makes it mean more.
Yeah.
If you know you can beat someone and you fight them, that doesn't really mean anything. You know you're gonna win.
Yeah.
This guy knows he's almost certainly gonna die, and he's still doing it. That's what makes it honorable.
Yeah.
And no, it's really compelling. And no, bro, finally we're there. We're finally at the big fight, the flashy fight to the death.
You know where it's going. You're gonna get some backstory on how he became the
Sound
Hashira, or King, God of Festivals and Flashiness.
Yes.
And then you're gonna get the final battle to the death. Who's gonna die? We don't know.
The flashy battle to the death.
Flashy battle to the death.
Is it her? Is it him? Is it both? I don't know.
Is it nobody? We don't know. That's the best part of the show. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And like, I can't take my eyes off.
Bro, you thought Rengoku was gonna beat Akaza?
Bro, there was like 5 different things I was thinking though, because they kept subverting your expectations. You're like, oh, Rengoku's gonna win. Oh no, he's gonna die. No, wait. They're both gonna die because the sun's coming up. Oh no, wait, this guy's escaping. Oh no, he's gonna die because
sword.
Tanjiro's gonna throw the sword. But nah, that guy got away.
Yeah.
And then Tanjiro just gave the most epic crying eulogy.
Yeah, it just goes off on him. And as he's running, he calls him a pussy.
And
this guy, like, actually for a second almost doubles back to kill him.
Oh yeah, that's just so good.
Which, by the way, if that little scarf hit from this number 6 demon almost killed him, what would like one Akaza punch have done?
Oh no, that would probably make his ancestors bleed or something. I don't know. Like, whatever it is. That's it. It's over.
Just go right through him, also just adds context to how like powerful and cool Rengoku was.
Oh, he's too powerful and cool, bro. And then he almost won too. I mean, to be fair, if he won, he would have still died, but he would almost beat him. He'd have to somehow have to hold him there. But nah, rest in peace, Rengoku.
Rest in power, King.
So Epstein's girlfriend kept calling him ugly, and then it's because he's like 15, which is closer to 18 than 10. So he's way too old.
Yeah, no, it's a good point, because she actually says, I only eat things that are young and beautiful, not old and ugly.
Yes, she said that.
Again, I'll point this out every single episode. I don't care. Seasons ago, we told you, we warned you what the show is really about, but this is why, your brain noticed it, and it's why it's resonating. People judged us. They're like, no, you guys, you're being extreme. No, now you know. Now you know. And every episode, you'll be reminded, because every episode, the show makes it more and more clear. This is what this is about. And what we must do to stop it.
And this is like the first demon so far where, physically, because it's she's portrayed as like a sexy female because she is a prostitute.
You saying she could get it?
She's waifu.
You can fix her. You can fix her, right? You can change her.
That's right.
A lot of people are like, oh, you know what? This demon not so bad. No. So then she verbally has to say it, because for a lot of the dumb people out there, like, no, this is still a pedophile. She wants to eat little children.
Oh.
Because she likes young, beautiful things.
Bro.
Yeah,
But I'm already calling it. When they finally kill her or whatever, those little final flashback, her story's going to be so sad.
It's going to be dark.
Bro, it's like all those other people,
so
bro.
sad.
In real life, it's always sad, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's never a fucking, never a good thing. One of the big things with the show is, like, and they're really showing is there's very few pure evil people in the world. Most of these other people doing evil shit are just victims themselves, clearly. Yes. Like all these demons that from every season that are finally dying and then they get the flashback. It's always tragic.
Yes.
And it's always that one guy, it's, Michael Jackson. He's always there. In some of their backstories, making them demons or whatever.
By the way, just on that, he was back in his Michael Jackson form.
Yes, he was. He showed up. Yes, a couple episodes ago.
Yeah. So just in case you thought that was a fluke, the Michael Jackson form. No. Here's again.
No, sometimes he's a woman, sometimes he's a little boy, sometimes he's Michael Jackson.
It is. It's again all phases Michael Jackson himself went through. So
yes, exactly. So now some people are actually pure evil, like him, and others are just like victims who are, they still need to be taken out.
That's the thing. Again, we've covered this before, but it's worth stating again. This is why this show is good. It's mature and realistic. There's some people who are absolutely there the way they are because they were victimized, and it's very sad. But now there's nothing you can do about it except end it.
Yeah, you pray for them after because like Tanjiro does. He's like, I hope your soul finds whatever.
Yeah. Like, I hope you're reborn as something better. But it's got to be done.
It's got to be done. Yeah.
Or like Tanjiro with that female spider demon when she was all like terrified. Like he's like, oh no, you're scared. I'm gonna make it painless.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna kill you.
Yes.
But painless.
That's a humane way to do it.
Yes. I mean, you don't become a full like soulless nut like Shinobu, who's purposely using slow acting torture poison.
Yeah, no, you're getting a little too close to.
You're becoming like
a. Yeah,
by the way, that theme is there too, because the demons have their rankings on them. Who else did we learn to have their rankings on them too?
Oh, the demon slayer core all have rankings.
Yes,
and it shows up when they do some kind of spell, and it shows up on their arm.
Yeah, they gotta say a couple words.
Yeah.
And it shows up, but again, it's tatted on them just like the demons.
Yeah, similar.
Oh boy, good stuff. Can't wait for the next fight. The flashy fight to the death.
Os.